Hello there. Welcome. It's Jar from Medieval Mirage here. It's really great to have your company. What I wanted to talk to you about today is printing. Um, because unfortunately there's no universal global way of all papers sizes being consolidated. You can run into a few difficulties or feel a little bit unsure as to how to go about printing something that is not the paper of your country. So for example, I'm in Australia, and I, along with the Commonwealth and many other countries, we use A4 paper. Whereas in the US, and I'm not sure about other countries, but primarily there, you've got your US letter size. So I just wanted to assure all those that use things um, to print for their journals. I just wanted to assure you that even though I have designed all my papers to be printed on US letter size, you are absolutely able to print out on A4, and I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So here you will see that I've got open one of my latest journal kits. It's Whimsical Wonderland. It's available at my Etsy store, and if you're interested, I've got the link below. I was interested in just printing out a few of these because I'm going to make a YouTube video on me just showing you the printed stuff that I print out from these kits. So I had chose this one here. Now, all my digital kits at the moment are 5 by 7 or approximately. So that will depend on your printer and how you go about choosing your options for your printing. So it could be a little bit bigger than 5 by 7 or it could be a little bit smaller. And in the journaling world, I'm sure that people usually print everything out first, cut it down to size before they decide on what size cover they're going to be using. So that's always your safest bet. But just for now, let me just show you for those that don't know or just want a bit of reassurance. Okay, so once again, as I said to you before, I'm in Australia. I've only got A4 paper, though I have cut A3 paper down to US letter size and tested things out with that. So you could go about doing it that way if you felt that you wanted to be precise, but I'm assuring you that A4 really does still work great because it's only 5 by 7. It's not like it's going to cut out much. So here we go. So for those of you that don't know how to go about this, all I've done is I've put my cursor over the page, and then I've right-clicked, and it gives me all these options. I'm going to the one that says print. And there you go. A dialog box comes up, and that's my printer, and I use an inkjet printer. That's all I've got. And see, there's the Australian A4. The quality, well, I've just started trying standard. I normally use high, and you know what? I can't even tell the difference. So I just thought if I can save a little bit of ink, I will. And I always use photo matte paper anyway. I just think it has a great finish, so that's the paper type I've chosen. Now you've got all these different kind of sizes here. The one you want is a full page photo, so click onto that. Now you'll notice here it will say fit picture to frame. Now what that does, it really increases the size. So what you see, so there's the paper there. What you see is what will be printed, and it cuts off some of the writing that I've put onto my pages. If you want your 5 by 7 to be a bit larger, then go for that. But if you want it to be approximately 5 by 7 or just a little bit smaller, then you just untick the fit picture to frame. That's all you have to do. And see the difference? See, now you can see all the writing. Now you can see here though, it's a little bit hard, I'm sorry. They don't actually give you a good preview, but this is a bit grey and this is white. Well, when it prints out, it will all be white. So you're just going to be probably, you know, cutting off a little bit more paper than, say, people of the US letter size. So that's fit, picture to frame. It kind of makes it a bit larger, and this one is the opposite. This one fits everything in beautifully, and it does a great job. I've done a few pages like that, and I'm really, really happy with it. So that's just to assure you that you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Now just say we're in the US. All right. Now there's the US one. And really, when I fit picture to frame or untick it, it basically just stays the same. I guess if you do it that way, it may be a little bit larger. So yeah, so it's easier for those who have letter size paper. So I'm going to go back to A4 again. Okay, so just remember, you can print it out that way. You should be able to get all of that in, but it will make it larger than 5 by 7. If you want it larger than 5 by 7, then certainly go for it. But once again, when you untick it, you should fairly get almost approximately 5 by 7, and then of course print. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to print it. And now I want to show you something. So I'm being told that my ink's low. Okay. Now what I've found personally, so it should start printing in a minute, I hope. Yeah, I don't know what, oh yeah, there we go. It's a bit slow for some reason today. I think my Wi-Fi might not be that good. Okay, now you'll notice here that it's telling me I'm low on yellow. And the funny thing is that for the Canon that I use for the inkjet printer, I can still get a lot of mileage out of my printing. And sorry if you can hear the printer in the background there. What I've noticed was I just decided, right, I'm just going to keep printing and see what happens. And it does, I think eventually it would start fading and you wouldn't get the same colour, authentic colour from your original. But what my printer does, it kind of does an orange flashing light at me, and that's when I know, okay, I better make it happy. So, and then I'll change my ink. So it's worth investigating. You know, if you can get more mileage out of your ink, you can save a lot of money that way. But just be prepared to see that eventually the quality may not be as precise as you would like it. So that's just something to watch for. Anyway, I will do another YouTube video to show you my printed goods. I do appreciate your company. If this was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe, because I hope to have more of these type of tutorials in the future. It's been a pleasure having your company. Thank you very much for coming to my show and share. All the best, everyone. Bye.